Hi everybody, it's Kev here. Welcome to the Inspired Healing Podcast. This is a space where we talk about all things in the personal development field, from the Stoics and the Stoic philosophy to getting out of your comfort zone and living your life at an inspired, optimum level. We have guests who will inspire you with their stories of healing and courage and how they now inspire others. So please subscribe to my podcast and share any episodes that resonate with you with family and friends. And please support those who support us. Immune support is a supplement that really helps your immune system stay healthy during these chaotic times we live in. And Proven is quite possibly one of the world's very best natural weight loss supplements. The links to these beautiful life-enhancing supplements are below in the show notes. For now, let's go inside. Morning everybody, it's Kev here. Welcome to the Inspired Healing Podcast. Wet, rainy, 8 degrees, felt like about 2 degrees. It was and really windy, and that rain just crushing into your face. Loved it. It was just amazing. Getting out there, left home at 4:30 this morning, cold, wet, windy, really windy this morning. And of course there was no one else out there. It was great. And just going out there and just listening to some music and then listening to a bit of philosophy, The 48 Powers, which is a great book, Robert Greene. Just amazing. It's just a great experience getting up early and going running in the rain and the wet and the cold and the wind. It does amazing things for your mind. Now today I want to talk about a quote from Epictetus. It still goes on the theme we've been working on this week, and you'll probably work that out. You know, we should always be asking ourselves, is this something that is or is not in my control? Epictetus. We should always be asking ourselves, is this something that is or is not in my control? Now imagine if you asked that to yourself every time something came up, every time you had an issue in your life. Imagine if you asked yourself, is this in my control or is this not in my control? So it's a really good thing to be asking yourself all the time. Whenever something comes up in your life, whenever you get upset, whenever you get triggered, ask yourself, is this in my control or is this not in my control? And a little bit about Epictetus. He's an amazing Stoic. He born, more than 2,000 years ago, which is just amazing, getting their philosophy and their outlook on life back in those days. And he was born into slavery. He was born a slave, and he was a slave for 30 years. And what he did, or what happened to him once, his slave owner, his master, he must have upset him at some stage, and he had Epictetus on the ground, and he was held down by a couple of other slaves. And this slave master was just twisting his leg. And Epictetus said, if you keep doing that, my leg will break. And he kept doing it, and next minute, snap, his leg broke. And Epictetus said, see, I told you so. And that's all he did. And then the slave master just let him go, and he had to go and just, with this broken leg, like no help, no nothing. And he just accepted that and went off and had a limp for the rest of his life. After 30 years, he got out of slavery, became a great teacher, didn't hold a grudge, but it just encompasses the fact that he could not control what this guy was doing to his leg. He was being held down. He couldn't move. He couldn't control it. And so he just accepted that. And I just find that amazingly courageous to be able to sort of do something like that and just accept it and then just get on with your life and then go and become an amazing teacher, which I think is just an amazing thing to be doing. And he's just a very inspiring person, like I say, all those years ago, and here he is doing what he's doing. And so it really does come down to, can I control what's going on in my life? Can I control this pandemic? Well, of course you can't. Can I control the way I perceive it? Absolutely. Absolutely you can. Can I control the fact that I want to work on my own business? Or should I be worrying about the pandemic all day and watching the news? Well, as far as the news and controlling the pandemic goes, no, you can't control that. So why waste your energy on it?
Why not just work on what you can control? And it's just I think it's just it's a thing that I'm going to bring into my life. And every time I have an issue or there's something that I'm conflicted about, I'm just going to ask myself, is this within my control or isn't it? And if it's not, let it go. Just let it go and move on. So I think that's just a great quote, and it's something that I think we could all do with having in our life. And we should always be asking ourselves, is this something that is or is not in my control? Epictetus, the great Epictetus. After I read that, I thought, this is what I've got to do. I've just got to ask myself that question every time, something comes up. Can I control this? Am I in control of it? Or I can't control it? If I can't, let it go. Let it go. And I think your life will change greatly. I'm going to start doing that. And I do to a degree, but I haven't seen it there in black and white like that really has really hit home to me. So the Stoics are amazing people. Stoicism, I've learned so much from it just in the last probably 3 or 4 months. Really, I've been studying it, and it's a great way to live your life. It really is all about controlling you, self-control, and living the best life you can. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. I'll speak to you back here tomorrow. Bye-bye.
I really hope you enjoyed today's podcast. If you did, please subscribe and leave a review. That really helps us and is very much appreciated. And also please share it with your family and friends. You can join us inside the 123 Meditation Club, where we do 5 live meditations a week. The link to the club is down below. And we all need the immune support supplement during these crazy, chaotic times to stay healthy and keep COVID at bay. And Proven is quite possibly one of the world's very best natural weight loss supplements. All the links are down below. Thanks for listening.